video, I'm going to be telling you guys the easiest way to save up your money for a PC. And obviously, you know I do not have a PC, but I'm saving, and that's why I'm making this video, to give you the tips that I've used to save up the money for my PC. So, first off, let's start off about getting your parents to side with you on getting a PC, because a lot of the time your parents don't want you to get a PC because they think gaming is dumb and that you should go outside and do something with your life, because they don't understand how gaming could actually impact you in like a positive way. So basically, if you explain to your parents that you can do so much with gaming and about how the gaming industry makes billions of dollars a year between streaming and all these different platforms, then maybe they'll say yes. But if you still don't have them convinced after that, then you could explain about how it's your passion and how it could help you, or even about how having a PC can help you with school, and maybe if you want to pursue things like architecture, graphic design, or different things like that. And other than that, so that's the first part. So step one is to get your parents involved and willing to help you get a PC, because that could help you a lot, trust me. The second thing you want is to have one, two or three things that you rely on for money on a daily. Because if you don't, you might be making this and then stop making money, then a little bit more, then stop, then a lot more, then stop, and a little. It could be off and on, and that's not what you want, because you want a consistent amount of money to keep staying. So the next thing that is like I said, pick one thing or a couple things and stick with it. Help your neighbors with chores. Help your neighbor mow their lawn. Help your neighbor walk their dog. You could start a dog walking business. Walk 3 dogs on your block 3 days a week. Make $20 each time. That would be, if you do it like the math like that, $20 from each person, then you could make $60 from one day if you walk 3 dogs. And then you could make $120 a week. And then think of that. If you're going for an $800 PC or $1,000 PC, boom, 7 weeks of doing that. If you make $120 and you do it for like 7 weeks, you'll have like close to $1,000, and there's your PC right there. And then if you do want to do something, because obviously if you're at a younger age, lower than like 16 or something, because obviously if you're an older age, it's easy to make money. Maybe not easy to make money, but it's easy to start saving, because you can rely on a certain base of money coming like every time. But if you're a kid under 16 and you're trying to make more money, do things like I said with your neighbor. Help out, maybe if you want to babysit other people, like other people's child on your block and stuff, or in your neighborhood. Start a business. If you're good at art or something, start a business. If you're good at baking, start a business. Start things that you know people will like, that you can consistently do, that you'll be able to get those supplies. And then the next thing is keep your money in a savings account or a bank account, because if you have or give it to your parents even and let them put it away somewhere, because if you have the money in your room out, you're going to be tempted to look at it. And also, don't look on Amazon for things yet, because you'll be looking for your PC or something, and then you'll want to get something, and then you'll get that thing and you'll realize you shouldn't have gotten it. And that's where the next thing comes about remembering you shouldn't have gotten something. Do not get a pre-build, even if it's like an NZXT PC, because you will regret it a couple months after, because they will have certain things about them that you won't like, that you wish you could have changed, but you can't. Well, you can, but it would have been a cheaper way to do it with just a pre-build, because then you have to say you bought an $800 PC, and you, out of those $800, you paid $150 for your CPU. Now, if you don't like how your CPU works and you want to get a different brand or something, now you'll have to pay an additional $150 to use on that CPU. And then same thing with like graphics cards and anything like that. And yeah, that's one main thing, is to not, because like if you want to buy something, if you don't, like say you want to buy gaming accessories, you don't need, if you don't need it, you don't need to get it. If you have one that works, for example, if you have a keyboard and mouse that works, keep it. Because if you want to get a new RGB fancy Gateron blue switches on a keyboard, there's no point, because you can get your PC and then start saving for that after. Don't waste your money for other stuff, because it's not going to make you play better. Having a different keyboard and mouse can't make you play better. Trust me. And then also, I'm sorry that everything is very mixed up in this video, because I have a lot of thoughts to tell you guys, and it's just like scrambling all up together. But yeah, so basically that's not it. There's a lot more things that you can do, but like, I'm trying to think here. Yeah, so like I've been saying, think in the best way you can when you're trying to save money. For example, buying a pre-build, you can build a great PC for $650, $700, but then you're gonna pay $900 to get a pre-build when you could use that extra $200 on a gaming chair or a monitor. So go with the pre-build, because it will save you money in the long run tremendously. And yes, I don't have a PC yet. Yes, I don't have a full-blown gaming setup, so not much to talk about it, but I do know about it, because I've had to deal with making big choices with big money before on what I wanted to buy. So basically, as I hope you guys learned from this video, is different ways to save money, the way to use your money on a PC, and how to use your money on a PC. Because I don't want you guys wasting your money, and I want you to get that first PC and love it, not having to hate it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications to join the gang, and see you guys in the next one.